Football, and we're going back to 1976 for some European Championship action. It's the final of that year's tournament, held in Yugoslavia, who did their bit for international goodwill by stepping aside and letting others make it through to the final. They lost to West Germany in the semis, that is to say the tournament's opening game, restricted as it was to 14 still in 1976. Czechoslovakia beat the Netherlands in the other semi, both games needing extra time incidentally, as did the final. Here it is then, West Germany against Czechoslovakia in the European Championship final of 1976 in Zagreb.
Helmut Schön, smiling benignly, like a man who's seen it all before, but still I've no doubt wondering what's going to happen, as we all are in the next 90 minutes. And Dieter Miller getting the game underway. Beckenbauer playing it now to Dietz, another new member of this German side from Duisburg. Number 7 is Rainer Bonhoff. Here's Beckenbauer again. Coming forward. A swing of the arm, telling somebody else to get forward as well. Beer now. And now the chance for Czechoslovakia to break with Neherde. Here's Masny, the man who caused England so many troubles in those qualifying games. Neherde again. This time to Panenka. Tobias right forward. And here's Möder. Well, Möder was well beaten there. And away goes Bonhoff now for West Germany, with Müller waiting in the middle, and Victor saving well there. A good break by Bonhoff, and just the first little mistake there by the Czechs, and they could so easily have been punished for it. This is Tobias. Number 6 is Herbert Wimmer. 30 votes. Back to Franz Beckenbauer. Beer. Quite a heavy scorer for his club, Hertha Berlin. Here's Herbert Wimmer, who scored in this final against the Russians in Brussels in 1972. A good cross there, and Ondras getting it away. Masny. Goch away on the far side, the number 12. Bypassing Schwelik, Nehode, the number 11, going in there. But there's Schwarzenbeck coming in, finding Beckenbauer. They must know each other's play so well over the years for Germany and for Bayern Munich. And here's Herbert Wimmer. Müller beaten away though, and here comes Czechoslovakia again. Through Masny, a touch to Schwelik. Now to the number 3, Kapčević. Schwelik. Fair-haired little figure, from a distance looking very much like Denis Law, and Czechs will hope that he'll play like Denis Law tonight. It'll throw then for Czechoslovakia opposite the German penalty area, with Marian Masny, the number 10, taking it. And Möder beaten away. In fact, the ball came off the Czech, and he can't believe that it came off him. He would have felt sure that that was a corner, but the Italian linesman says no, a goal kick. So Sepp Maier, 32 years old, 69 caps. To Franz Beckenbauer tonight with 100 caps. That says a lot for the experience in the West German defense, particularly when you add people like Schwarzenbeck to it, who's got 40 caps. Rainer Bonhoff again. Beer. Dietz. Beckenbauer. Casual chip forward again, but not it back for Czechoslovakia by Goch. There's the trophy. Dietz, Pivanik putting it in the tackle there. And a throw to Czechoslovakia. Kapčević. Nehoda on this side of the field. Tobias was right in there, but here's the number 3 Dietz. Muller. A little bit of pace there from Dieter Muller, but he lost his way, and Andrus found the ball for Czechoslovakia. Möder playing a nice little ball back to Andrus, doing a Beckenbauer now, coming forward with a lot of venom now, and it's Masny for Czechoslovakia. Good swift challenge though by Dietz. And the Germans get it away again. Oh no, maybe they're not. Masny with a chance now. Schwellig with a great chance. Oh, and a great save by Meyer. Nehoda and Schwellig. Schwellig has scored. Well, all of the Germans' own making. They gave it away there. Masny put it across. Schwellig had a chance. Tremendous piece of goalkeeping here by Meyer. The ball, unluckily for him, wouldn't go out. Comes across the goal again, and Schwellig is there to put it in just by the post. 1-0. The German face is looking worried. With only 8 minutes gone. There's the goal. At least that was the save, and it's put across by Nehoda, and Schwellig putting it in. Well, that really will make a game of it. So it's Czechoslovakia leading West Germany by a goal to 0. Back to Franz Beckenbauer again. Played in there to Dieter Muller. Oh, what a good ball to Muller. And the shot was charged down there from Beer. A very good piece of goalkeeping indeed by Victor. Lovely pass there to Beer. Just look at that bit of goalkeeping. Fearless indeed. But again, it shows the power of these Germans and their ability to come back. But it's the Czechs who are coming forward again now. Wimmer tried to get to that, but Masny beat him to it. So it's Masny now for Czechoslovakia. Showing a bit of acceleration. He's got men in the middle. Nehoda was one, and Schwellig was another. Goal kick to West Germany. Jezic on the left, the Czechoslovakian manager. Done a tremendous job for his country. Beckenbauer. And Muller coming a long way back. Schwarzenbeck trying his luck away down the left touchline here. With Holzenbein supporting him. Here's Muller, back to Schwarzenbeck. Now to Bonhoff. Might well get into a shooting position. That could be dangerous. Fisted up into the air there by Victor. Not away yet by any means. Kapchevich tried to get a header to it, couldn't manage it. And the whistle finally goes. A free kick to Czechoslovakia, taken quickly. And they found Schwellig. But here come the Czechs now with Möder. Really attacking their defenders. Even Ivanic is up there, and Meyer neatly behind that one. Finding Uli Hoeneß. And one of the Czechs away off the ball, writhing in agony. Something has happened to him. I think it's Ivanic. Sprinting of the crowd there at that particular end. The Czech side, really the nucleus of the Czech side, drawn from Slovan Bratislava. Uli Hoeneß now for West Germany to Schwarzenbeck, and now to Dietz. Beckenbauer. The long ball forward again for Uli Hoeneß. Now it's with Beer. Andrus away. Nehoda. Goch. Now played for Panenka. Here's Masny. And Ivanic. Masny. Well, there's no shortage of skill, certainly, in this opening 20 minutes. Pivanic's trying to make a little run there. Nice to see so many defenders coming forward. Pivanic's one of them. We've seen Beckenbauer on one of his runs forward. Andrus too. And some high kicking there by Tobias on number 3, Dietz. A free kick to West Germany. Ball in motion when it was taken. They don't seem to mind about that though. And Beckenbauer on the far side finding Wimmer. Here's Beckenbauer coming forward again. The short pass to Uli Hoeneß. Through to Dieter Müller. Hoeneß again. Müller's in there, so too is Beer. Still with Hoeneß. Now is Beer. Now Holzenbein with a clear shot at goal. Oh, and twists away beautifully again by Victor. Well, Holzenbein had all the time in the world to think of where he was going to put it. And probably he chose exactly the right spot. It was high and away to the goalkeeper's left. And Ivor Victor got up beautifully to tip that away. The corner now coming in. Müller with it. But can do nothing with it because Andrus is on him. Now it's with Schwelling. Nehoda. Tobias playing it to Masny. It's Czechoslovakia coming forward. Trying to get a 1-2 going was Andrus. Big man would worry them, but in the end the Germans showing a great deal of coolness getting it back to Meyer. Goch on the far side. Dieter Müller is chasing him. He's gone past Schwarzenbeck as well. Brought down and a free kick given. Here's the challenge by Schwarzenbeck. Taking him after the ball had gone. Clearly a free kick. And Goch in a fair bit of pain. The Czechs having a tremendously good run. It's over 20 games now since they were beaten. Unbeaten, in fact, since that night at Wembley in October 1974 when England beat them. And Goch needing to limp off. But not for long. A free kick then to Czechoslovakia. Beckenbauer's header getting it away. Here's Tobias now, trying to get a shot. A goal! Goal by Tobias! 2-0. Well, out of the blue, that one. Masny's free kick. Beckenbauer heading it away. It didn't really seem a terribly powerful shot, but it beats Meyer all right by the defender Tobias. And really a repeat performance of when the Germans faced Yugoslavia here on Thursday night in the semi-final when they were 2 down and came back to win by 4 goals to 2. Can the Germans find that sort of response tonight? Well, 2 down. And Masny now chasing and looking for another one. Oh, and he came within a foot of finding it. Marian Masny with the Germans all over the place. A tremendous run from deep. Getting in first, showing great acceleration. A lot of skill under pressure as Meyer came out, just wide of the post. Hoeneß deep. Here's Dietz. Schwarzenbeck. A long ball on the far side to get the Germans going again. Bonhoff's right in there. Good run by Wimmer. Now for Bonhoff. A little chip now for Dieter Müller. And it's 2-1. Well, they are such magnificent competitors. And what about this for a foraging run from Herbert Wimmer? A nice little cross by Bonhoff. And Dieter Müller with so much time to hook it in, which he does superbly to make it 2-1. Well, Dieter Müller, what an international baptism he's had. His first game, he came on as a substitute and scored a hat-trick. That was only on Thursday, and now he's put the Germans back in the game again. Czechoslovakia 2, Germany 1. 28 minutes gone. Another cross for the Czechs. Nehoda with the header. Well, I no doubt Helmut Schirm will have a bit of talking to do at half-time with his side. This goal down still. Be interested to know what Kevin Keegan and Mike Smith feel that he might do in the second half. We should be hearing that at half-time, I've no doubt. It's with Holzenbein now. That's if the Germans don't steal something before half-time. Ball coming out to Bonhoff. A few tackles going in there, but he stuck to it well, and they've got a throw. Ball finally coming off Hoda. The last minute of the first half, as you can see, just a little bit of time to be added on for injuries. And now Bonhoff. And still with Bonhoff. And a good save again by Victor. Bonhoff hitting some superb balls. Really is a very dangerous player indeed. And you must admit that Victor has also made some superb saves. Well, there goes the whistle for half-time. And a very good first half it's been, in keeping with this European Championship this week that's been so very, very good. The Czechs leading by 2-1. Švelik having put them ahead after 8 minutes. The second goal coming from Tobias after 25 minutes. Dieter Müller having pulled one back for West Germany after 28 minutes.
We've got bellies, bullseyes, bellies and bullseyes.
With Sid Waddell.
This weekend at 7:50 on ESPN Classic.
She's dazzling. She's exciting.
Are you at a loss for words, Josh?
Scarlet, the hit new series of TVs from LG.
So, where did you get this recipe?
Well, let me tell you. In the French Pyrenees, I met an old lady who guards this chocolatey recipe, and try as I might, she wouldn't tell it to me. Until...
Mum, where did the chocolate cake go?
Now available as a cake mix. Discover the secret to irresistibly rich, moist chocolate cake. Tarte au Chocolat from the French patisserie range by Dr. Erdke. Also try Tarte au Citron and Tarte au Amande.
Grand Theft Auto 4 on Xbox 360, console from $159.99.
I'm really excited about telling my members about Kickstart.
Every new member who comes along to Weight Watchers will get a free Kickstart book.
In the first couple of weeks you could lose up to £5. It's really simple and easy to follow.
Call today for your nearest Weight Watchers meeting while registration's free. Then get your new summer Kickstart book at your meeting.
But I see your true colours shining through. See your
At M&S, we believe the best colours are natural colours. That's why, from now on, our food will be free from artificial flavourings and colours. This is not just food, this is M&S food.
Wouldn't it be nice to get a new mortgage and still be able to treat yourself? With the Air Miles mortgage from Lloyds TSB, you can now get a mortgage and enjoy a trip somewhere lovely. The Air Miles mortgage from Lloyds TSB. For the journey.
Should be like this, should be like this, should be like this.
Ah, Pizza Hut stuffed crust with warm melted cheese. And now, for a limited time, we're stuffing it with pepperoni too. Yes, the pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust means there's an extra happy ending with every slice.
The hell was that?
AVP2, The Ultimate Battle on DVD now.
I'm not going to tell you the name of this band, but they're great. Thank you.
In poker, the cards alone can't tell you much about the player. But the player, carefully studied, can tell you everything about the cards. So we don't just play the cards, we play the man. Because what happens above the rail is more important than what happens below it. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Woke up this morning feeling fine. We've a current account that'll blow your mind. We give you 50 times more than these others could.
We get you 50 times like you know you should.
Something tells me you're into something good.
Something tells me we're into something.
Our customers get extra and you know that it's true.
We like to make a song and dance over you.
Join the bank that pays 5% credit interest.
Does it take just one perfect jump to make history? Or one great goal to rewrite it? Throughout May, ESPN Classic draws you in, closer than you've ever been to your sporting idols. Because there's a time for everything, and there's a time for heroes.
Take this opportunity, here we go. Is this all over? It's all over.
Great British heroes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very attractive young man.
Every night this week at 9:30 on ESPN Classic.
So Czechoslovakia in the red shirts, white shorts and blue stockings, attacking the goal to our left, leading West Germany in the white shirts, black shorts and white stockings by 2-1 as we start now the second half. The ball with Goch for Czechoslovakia. The first time the Czechs have been at this stage of the European Championships since 1960. A little break here by Švelik. Turned inside once more. And Panenka was right in there, and finally Fleury half muffed that one, and my goodness, had a second attempt at it and muffed it again. And now Švelik is right in there. Švelik with a shot just past. Well, what a muddle-headed start by that West German defence. With number 15, Fleury, who'd come on as a substitute, really at the centre of it all. 2 or 3 chances really to get that ball away before it was just past the post with that shot from Švelik. Beckenbauer now for West Germany. Uli Hoeneß. Dieter Muller's right up. There is right up. Bertie Vogt coming up as well. And in fact getting in the way of Hoeneß. And it's going to be a free kick to Czechoslovakia. Dicky was saying when you came back from that second break that in fact there'll be penalties at the end of extra time should they be required. I should also add that that was at the express wish of both the German and the Czech teams. They put a bit of pressure on you, I think, feeling that the football season had gone on quite long enough already without a replay on Tuesday. So the authorities bowed to the wishes of the players, and so if it needs it, and the way this championship's gone this week, who would bet against it? We might yet get penalties at the end of this game. But now it's Fleury making a good break now for the West Germans. Oh my goodness, just into the side netting. Hit beautifully there by Heinz Flöhe, cutting inside. The gap was there. Again, this business of players coming into dangerous areas, attacking men, and getting in their shots. So Victor with the goal kick for Czechoslovakia. Andrus now. Another defender coming forward. The ball out now to Panenka. Goal kick now to West Germany to be taken by Sepp Maier. On to Dietz on the far side. Bernhard Dietz of Duisburg. Holzenbein. Beer. Muller. Beer. Great goalkeeping again by Victor. Beautiful goalkeeping again by that Czech man. Beer right the way through there. Lovely 1-2 played here. Slip back again to Beer. Good work by Victor. Bit of luck going with it too. Now Tobias. Moda. Beating Flöhe. Andrus. Surely not going to get into a shooting position, but he is. And somehow they knocked it away, but the big defender went a long, long way there. And they found it very hard to resist him. In the end, there was a deflection of Schwarzenbeck. Little touch here, a little touch there, and Beckenbauer gets it back again. Push. His wits about him all the time. The free kick quickly taken. Beer's shot was off the mark. Always seems something wrong when you see Beckenbauer pushed to the ground. He's such a stately figure. That's Beer we're looking at now. It's almost as though you push the headmaster over. But here's Victor now with the ball for Czechoslovakia. Now it's with Jan Moda. Trying to find the rhythm of that opening 25 minutes when they really had the Germans worried with those 2 goals, and Moda really fighting for a chance here. Oh, and it needed a very good save indeed from Maier to stop the Czechs getting that important 3rd goal. A lovely, wriggling, determined piece of football here by Moda, holding off one challenge after another, then curling it wide of Beckenbauer. Look at that touch by Maier. Czechoslovakia leading the world champions and European holders, West Germany, by 2 goals to 1. All scored in the first half. Here's Beckenbauer in the white of West Germany now. The long ball forward, Dieter Müller after it. This time he's got behind Kapkovic, but Andrus is there, filling in well behind his number 3. It's with Holzenbein. Chipped in low this time, Beer with a chance, and again Victor was off his line like a cat, as Beer came through and looked to have the equalizer within his grasp. Look at that lovely ball played through, and just look at the reactions again of Victor. Schwarzenbeck back to Maier. Now Franz Beckenbauer again. Oh, a good ball there. Beautifully played there by Beckenbauer for Dieter Müller. Turn inside again, fisted away once more. Oh, and Hoeneß had a tremendous shot. Beer has a shot. Hoeneß has a shot, and it still won't go in. And Victor pounces on it on the line. He looks calm enough, but my goodness, it couldn't be closer to a goal without the ball actually crossing the line. Hoeneß with a tremendous shot, cannoning off Tobias. Beer got in there. Hoeneß seemed to be running it off the line, and Victor pounced on it in the end. And then a shot at the other end, just wide of the German goal. Well, it's been a brilliant football season, and this is a marvellous way to finish it off with this highly successful European Championship. And the final really is living up to the thrills that we've had in the 2 semi-finals and the 3rd and 4th place match already this week. With the Czechs still holding on to this 2-1 lead, and the Germans coming at them again. Bit of pushing there on Andrus as he came out. He looked a little worried there at the Italian referee, thinking that he might have given away a penalty, but it's a free kick to Czechoslovakia with just under half an hour to go. Good intelligent throw there by Victor. Finding Panenka. Masny. Played there towards Nehoda, but Schwarzenbeck there for the West Germans and finding Floyd. Picking up a bit of pace again. The Germans in the crowd roaring their team on. That looked a little harsh on Murder, I thought. I think Floyd, the German, made rather a meal of it, but the referee decided that's a free kick to West Germany. More pressure coming on the Czechs now as Hernes takes it up. Beckenbauer right up there in the thick of it again. This time it comes to Bonhoff. There's the cross going in low, and Andrus, remembering the own goal he'd given away from a similar sort of cross, must have shuddered as that one came in, but he got it away, and it's back with Bonhoff again. Well, he was surprisingly allowed to go on with that one. Now it might come for Bonhoff again. Hit beautifully, and Victor again got in the way. Andrus missed his kick. Kapkovic hasn't got it away. Goff finally clears it away, and it only comes to Dietz. And now to Chloe for West Germany. And Victor has done another miraculous job there for the Czechs between those posts. And now Czechoslovakia take it away. Tremendous excitement here, and you wonder when it's ever going to end. Murder taking it up for the Czechs. Now it's with Masny. Played on for Murder again. Hit inside. Murder. Nehoda looked for a shot, changed his mind. It wasn't there in the end. Masny to Panenka. Played back for Tobias, looking all around for a bit of support. Trying to find Masny. The ball eventually coming off for Schwarzenbeck for a throw to Czechoslovakia. Well, they've got a substitute warming up. The number 16, Vesely. And it was Vesely who came on, and it was his goal that finally killed off Holland in the semi-final on Wednesday. There's the cross coming in towards Nehoda. Nobody behind him for the Czechs. And the ball comes now to Uli Hernes, taking up the challenge again. Taking on Goch again. Getting past Goch again. But then stopped by Tobias. But some pushing on the way, and a free kick to West Germany. Fleury and Beckenbauer. Now it's with Beckenbauer. Free kick already taken. Flip through again. Beckenbauer. And again Victor's there to save superbly. Beer with a cross. Pivarnik getting it half away. Goff. Oh, tremendous wilt upfield. The ball back with Andrus. Kapkovic. Panenka. Kapkovic. Played in for Murder. Kapkovic. Masny. Masny again, did so well there, but finally stopped by the German defence, and it's with Fleury. Here he comes again. Dieter Müller. The new bomber, as they call him, remembering Gerd Müller, but foul against him then. Gives a free kick. Vogt. Hernes. 25 minutes to go. Beckenbauer. Dietz. Again that ball played in. Dietz again looking for the return pass. But the Czechs getting it away. Andrus showing some remarkable skills on the floor there. When he played against England in those two qualifying games, I think we regard him more as a rather door stopper, but he's shown in these championships here that he's got a little more than that to him. Goff. Oh, he's done well there. Left Hernes completely for dead. Now Schwelik, looking for a turn, playing it on the far side there to Masny. There's the little chip coming again to Nehoda. It's the post, I think. Well, that was again very close indeed for the Czechs, and the Germans haven't got it away yet. Panenka with a shot, charged down. Pivarnik with a shot, over the top. And Nehoda's header hitting that post. And that could so easily have put it 3-1 for the Czechs. Let's look at it again. Masny with a nice little sink cross, actually. Nehoda rising well. Yes, just hitting that post before Meyer got there. Way on the left now. The Germans find Holzenbein. Bonhoff is up there. Here is in there. Holzenbein again with a long cross. Dieter Müller tried to get the header in, but Ondras got that one away. And here comes Czechoslovakia again. They really are fighting well, the Czechs. Germans have got a substitute warming up as well, but now they're on the attack again with Flöe as Schwelik turns it back to goalkeeper Victor. That was a rather half-hearted signal there by the Italian linesman, as though he really wasn't convinced by it. The German warming up is Bongartz of Schalke. A free kick which Bonhoff will take. About 13 minutes remaining. And the Germans still this goal down. Bonhoff then with the free kick. Curled in, deflected. Oh, and it put Victor under trouble. That deflected, in fact, off Nehoda. Here's Bonhoff's free kick. You'll see it's just nicked Nehoda. And in doing so, Victor, a yard or so off his line, had to come back quickly and just tip it over the top. Crowd beginning to chant for Czechoslovakia. Beginning the countdown. On my watch now, about 90 seconds remaining. Schwarzenbeck taking it up. Beckenbauer once more for West Germany. Floated high to Bongartz on the far side. And a throw going to the Czechs. And they're being told by Mr. Ganella to speed it along a bit. That's Kapkovic. In fact, Bonhoff was pointing to his wrist to remind Mr. Ganella that they must add on a bit of time for the time that's wasted. Now that'll take a few more seconds as the ball comes away from the band. Bertie Vogt with it. In fact, it's a free kick. Taken with Beckenbauer. 1 minute on the watch remains. Czechoslovakia still 2-1 ahead. Can they hold out for another 60 seconds? A free kick against them as Flöe is brought down. Tobias picks the ball up, throws it away. Beckenbauer, curious with him, looks at the linesman, flicked with the outside of the boot, curling away again and behind. This time for a corner. So the pressure is still on the Czechs. They felt that that was a goal kick. Whistles everywhere from the crowd and 30 seconds remaining. No time to lose for the Germans. They've got everybody now in the Czech penalty area, bar Beckenbauer, and he's into the back of the net. I think it was Hernes who put it there. But in the very, very last seconds, the Germans have got an equaliser as it came floating in. No, it was Holzenbein's head that finally made the touch. And the final whistle has gone. It was that close to the end. As we see it again in slow motion from the normal angle. Hernes was right in there, but in fact it was Holzenbein quite clearly there. And another fantastic escape act by the West Germans is seen here again.
The power of the dark side. The force is strong with this one. Impressive. Most impressive. Now, release your anger. I sense something. A presence I've not felt since Vinnie Jones. The force is with you, young Graham, but you are not a villain yet. Move over to the dark side with ESPN Classic this May.
Tomorrow at 7:15 on ESPN Classic.
West Germany will be attacking then the goal to our left as we go into extra time in this European Championship final in Belgrade. The ball back with Beckenbauer. Deep to the number 14, Bongartz. Beckenbauer. Bongard. Here's Beckenbauer once more. And we should see a lot of that coming forward quickly, playing those little short passes onto the edge of the box, looking for the one played back to him. There's a good ball played out to Bongard again. Oh, and very nearly there. Victor just pushed it away, and a flying German forward could not quite make the contact. Free kick. Nice little cross that came in there from Bongard. And Victor half pushing it. Chloe. Definitely quickened things up in the middle of the field, Chloe, since he came on. That's not a bad shot. Tipped away again by Victor. A corner for the West Germans. So it's a corner. And the ball back with Uli Hoeneß. Loading it again towards Dieter Müller. Shot on the turn, straight at Victor. 34 years old, this Czech goalkeeper. And Czechoslovakia get it away to Murder. Not a bad ball there if Nahoda's got the legs, but Schwarzenbeck will beat him to it. Calling on all his experience, turning the right way, finding Floyd. Beckenbauer. Lowe. Time it for Bertie Vogt. And now perhaps a chance for Czechoslovakia to set up a counter-attack. Led by Masny with little Vesely pushing out his chest and chugging down that right touchline. Still Masly. A foul on Masny too. As he tried to find Vesely on this near touchline. So a free kick to Czechoslovakia. Foul by Bertie Vogt. And the Czechs draw breath, look around and consider what might be on. Know that there's a considerable wall facing them. And Enkel's right in there. Murder too. And Djurkovic also. It's Panenka's going to shoot. Right through the wall and pushed behind by Meyer. Some applause from Bonhoff, as indeed he needs and deserves it. Well struck, just getting on the edge of that wall, pushed away by Meyer. And now for Dietz. Chloe, who was injured, up and already on that far side, curling in a long ball there towards Bongard. Ondras got it away. Bonhoff fighting and winning for that ball there. As the referee looks at his watch and Beckenbauer taking it up again, right on the end of this first period of extra time, and Victor getting behind the German captain's shot. We're now a matter of 5 seconds, I make it, away from the end of the first period of extra time as the ball comes to the number 7, Panenka, and indeed that is the end of the first period of extra time. The score remaining, Czechoslovakia 2, West Germany 2. As we've seen in the extra time being played in the games earlier this week, that some of the mistakes that defenders make have been absolutely grotesque in this last period of extra time. And indeed, Czechoslovakia beat Holland with their goals in the last bit of extra time. The Germans did the same against Yugoslavia, and indeed Holland did it against the Yugoslavs last night. When the legs begin to weaken and the brain begins to slow, that's when the mistakes happen. And we've already got a free kick for Czechoslovakia, right on the edge of the West German penalty area. The last 15 minutes, let me remind you, of extra time being played now. After that, we'll have what should be a highly dramatic penalty taking, which starts with each side taking 5 penalties. So, a free kick for Czechoslovakia. Vesely's gone across there. More as a decoy than anything else. A little chip in there, and Nahoda couldn't quite reach it. The ball not out of play. Now it is. So it'll be a kick to the Germans. But now the Germans coming forward again with Uli Hoeneß. No, it's not, it's Holzenbein. Müller. Brought down, an imperious wave of the arm by the Italian referee, saying no penalty. As Holzenbein played that little ball in to Müller. Yeah, I think he made a meal of that. But Schwarzenbeck for West Germany. Loewe. Beckenbauer. Loewe. Again, his shooting is away off the target. And now the German bench looking at their watches. And the message is clear to their players that there are 2 minutes left. Well, the managers will suffer just as much as the players and the spectators if it comes to penalties. It'll be such a dramatic way to finish what has been a highly entertaining European Championship final. Kapkovic. Panenka. Masny. Panenka. And Bertie Vogts there to clear it. Bongarts to Dietz, the long ball forward. Only Ondras is right back there. We are now a minute and a quarter away from those penalties, with the score still tied at Czechoslovakia 2, West Germany 2. Panenka making no ground at all. It's with Beckenbauer again. I don't think even the Germans can pull it out for a second time right at the end, or can they? Here's Bongarts to Beckenbauer. They've got a lot of white shirts up. Beckenbauer leading them on again. Bongarts letting it run, just touching it on for Hoeneß. Flicked in again there, and Müller with the shot just a yard wide. That really would have settled it all. Beckenbauer again at the head of things. Bongarts just nicking it out there for Hoeneß, and his cross met by Dieter Müller. Wide of the goal. We're now 15 seconds away from the end of extra time, according to my watch. The referee pushing Czechoslovakia back. Goch now with the free kick. Ondras taking it. And that is the end of extra time. The two goalkeepers, Ivo Victor and Sepp Maier, just coming into your picture now. You can see Victor and Maier also. In fact, it's going to be a Czech player who takes the first penalty. Victor's being told to get outside the penalty area, and it'll be against Maier. I think it's Masny going forward to take the first one. So, Czechs go first. And it's Masny who is going to take it. They've each got to take 5. And there are some players, hardened professionals in that centre circle while you're watching this picture, and Sepp Maier, who can't bear to watch. Masny against Maier. That's 1-0 to Czechoslovakia, and Masny vastly relieved about that. So we see it in slow motion, sending Maier the wrong way, and the next one to go will be Bonhoff against Ivo Victor. Even if Bonhoff misses, they've got to go through the 5 penalties. The whistles from the Czechs in the crowd and the Yugoslavs who want Czechoslovakia to win. Beckenbauer's right back there, but it's Bonov then. And he has scored as well. That's 1-1 on penalties. Next to go will be Nehoda for Czechoslovakia. Bonov, beautiful striker of the ball. I think he may have flipped the post. Let's have a look very closely. Yes, he did. Hit the post. That couldn't have been closer. So Bonov's done his job. Nehoda, I think, is the next one to go. So, Nehoda for Czechoslovakia against Sepp Maier. And he's whacked it into the back of the net as well. 2-1 to Czechoslovakia. Maier was a bit furious with that. Maybe he felt he should have got to it. He's off the line and moving, in fact, before the kick was taken. My goodness, he was moving. And I hope the referee will watch that very closely. So now it's Victor back in goal with the Czechs leading 2-1 on penalties. And it's Fleury, the substitute. Left-footed by the look of it against Victor, who's been a hero for so long. He'd be a greater hero now if he could save it. But he can't, and Fleury makes it 2-2. The screw is tightened one more little bit. As we stand at 2-2, there are 3 more penalties to take. Big Anton Ondras, the Czechoslovakian skipper, coming up next to take it for Czechoslovakia. Against Sepp Maier, crouched on his line. Still, some of those players in the centre circle dare not watch. Ondras dare not miss, and he hasn't missed. 3-2 now to Czechoslovakia. Next to go is Baumgart's. Off his line again, but all the time they're scoring, that doesn't matter. It'll be interesting to see what the referee does should Czechoslovakia miss and Maier be well off his line. Baumgart's then, the substitute. What a test for him now. Ball not properly on the line to add to the tension of it all. Czechoslovakia leading 3-2. The European Championship still at stake. And he's headed into the roof of the net to make it 3-3. Next, a Czech to go. Now, is Victor moving? Yes, he's moving too before the kick is taken. I think it's little Vesely, or maybe it's Djokovic coming up now for Czechoslovakia. Maier considering which way to dive. And Djokovic, the number 6. Showing his number, you saw fractionally there to the referee. Well, Djokovic versus Maier. Whack in the back of the net. 4-3 now to Czechoslovakia. Uli Hoeneß is the next one to come forward for West Germany. There's Djokovic. Maier again well off that line. Well, Hoeneß, what on earth could be going through his mind now? He's a fairly level-headed fella. Showing his number to referee Gonella. Victor being told to stand on his line. Hoeneß versus Ivor Victor. He missed it! Hoeneß over the crossbar. Now, Czechoslovakia are one kick away from winning the European Championship. Now, let's see how Hoeneß lasted this one high. Well, Victor was moving. If Panenka scores with this shot, Czechoslovakia have won the championship. Now, Panenka versus Maier. And he scored it, and they've won it. Czechoslovakia are the new European champions. And look at the scenes on the ground. We can only see the crowd, but that's where the excitement is. Czechoslovakia have won it on penalties. After one of the most dramatic European championships that we've had since it started in 1960. Czechoslovakia 2-0 up, apparently throwing it away, losing it with A goal right at the end of normal time, and then winning it in the most dramatic fashion with this penalty now by Panenka, the number 7. He only seemed to half hit it, but it went over Meyer's body into the back of the net, and that's the Championship Cup that goes to Czechoslovakia.